I'm Andrew Jenkinson, the Caravan Expert, and welcome to my Caravan channel. Well, I'm here today at Preston Caravans and Motorhomes, local dealer to me, and this is Bank Holiday Monday. It's a lovely day, it makes a change for Bank Holiday of course, but I've been to visiting all the dealers, and now what's happening is all the caravans are getting sold. All these here, behind me, down there, motorhomes, they've all got sold signs on them, and there's more on that other side. What's happening, you say? Well, because of all the problems with the virus, etc., people staying here in the UK, people still want their holidays. And all of a sudden, they're looking at the touring caravan or the motorhome or the holiday home. And they're discovering that actually, a modern touring caravan is far removed from what they probably remembered in the childhood days, with gas lights and steamy windows and all that type of thing. So, what's going to happen? Well, I've just been speaking to one of the dealers here, one of the salesmen should I say, and they are sort of saying that they're really struggling to keep up with pre-owned Tourers. Stock is going out, but there's hardly anything coming back in. And then to cap it all, new stock ain't going to be arriving on the dealer's forecourts till late on in September. So is there going to be a shortage? Well, it's looking like there's going to be a shortage, okay. And I think there's going to be a shortage in probably family vans and island bed vans too, on the pre-owned forecourts. But it's a new stuff that's going too. These are all new Swift Ettles, a name I believe that may be going in for by the end of this year. So after the end of the 2020 season, the Ettle's name could be gone, which is a big shame. In fact, it's a bit of a tragedy if you ask me, because that Ettle's name, as I say, is over 100 years old, and it should be kept no matter what on some brand of tourer or motorhome. But anyway, that's another story. But what I'm here is to sort of see why the stock's going, and it's just so easy to see. There's people coming on here I've spoken to, I've never caravan before, never thought about a caravan, and all of a sudden they've been drawn into here, looking at the Tourers and absolutely blown away with how luxurious they are. So, does that mean there's going to be a shortage generally? Well, we're going to be coming towards the end of, in theory, the season come September, although we know now the season carries on through. But a lot of people put the Tourers away for winter time. Well, that just may help the situation a little bit, because if this had been now May, June, I reckon there'd been hardly a touring caravan left on the forecourt. They'd be out there on the road in new homes. So, what's going to happen? Well, a manufacturer's got to get going. They've got to get production on the go, and of course they've got to be very careful, because in past they've overproduced and they've been left with stocks, which means big discounting, which is great for the punters like you and I, but not for the dealers. This time around, it's going mad. There's no stock at Swift at the present. Coachman that I was there a couple of weeks ago, they've no stock there. They've just started production. A lot of their 2021 stuff is now virtually spoken for, although they are going to increase production. Bailey are back again, but I think there's going to be some new changes at Bailey regarding Tourers. I think the Phoenix is going to be getting a bit of an upgrade. I'm not quite sure yet. Information is very sketchy. Eldis, well, not a lot of change at Eldis, I don't think, in Compass. I think they're basically going to carry on through from 2020, obviously with a few changes, but mainly layout changes. Explore, they're going to stay pretty much the same. With all the current crisis, things aren't going to be moving very quickly regarding new models until things are relaxed. But in the meantime, these things are going to be like bloody gold dust. Now, I've been doing this job 20 odd years, but I've been involved and thinking and been very interested in the industry for 50 years, I hate to say it, more. Well, not quite more, probably since about 1970, 71. And in those days, there was 60,000 caravans, 50 to 60,000 caravans sold each year in the very early 70s. That obviously started to decrease as the 70s went on. And I can remember then going and with my parents, and caravans were sold. And to be quite honest, this is a repeat of then. So at the moment we've got a lot of buyers chasing little stock. Salesman was also telling me that stock before it's coming in. So if people are doing a trade-in, they're putting it up online and people are ordering that caravan before it even hits the forecourt. I never thought I'd ever see anything like this. I know 2005, 6 were pretty good years, but this has definitely scotched it. So what's going to happen? Well, these will be all moving soon, so these are big spaces. I've been to quite a lot of dealers over the last few months, and it's just amazing how there's massive big spaces appearing on the forecourts. Now they're actively buying stock in privately, but of course what's happening is your used price is going to go up, so do expect to pay a lot more now for a good used touring caravan, especially family vans too, because they're in demand. And if it's a good, it's damp free, it's been serviced, etc., it's in very good condition, it's just going to go like that, it's going to get snapped up. So it's exciting, it's brilliant. Caravaning is becoming the new buzzword again. It has its roles, it comes around and round, but it's back again. But also, what I think the dealers have got a big responsibility on their hands, because what they've got to do is make sure that these, when they go out, they're bang on. There's no problems, and if there's any problems, they get sorted straight away. There's no waiting weeks and caravans stuck on a forecourt, stuck at the back of the dealer's service bays because they're waiting for a part or something like that. People have got to be dealt with quick, because they'll move away when all this virusing dies down and we get it all sorted. They'll be going off on other holiday type things again. We've got to keep these people in now and buying and make the UK caravan industry, at least give it more of a buoyancy, because over the last few years it's been a bit up and down. We've lost Luna, which is a tragedy in itself, and you know, we're down to a couple of UK makes. So really the responsibility on the manufacturers to get the caravans here to the dealers in good order, so they're not having to send them back, or problems with them, or something's missing or something's broken. It's got to be perfect, the product. Now we know that's not always going to be the case, but at the end of the day it's a lot of responsibility that they've got to get it right, because I think what they need to do is to keep caravan growing, is to keep these people who are now coming in and keep them hooked, if you forgive the pun. So from Preston Caravans here, with all these sold stickers on, and I've just been over there and they're all sold. Well, I don't know how many vans there are left, maybe 20, 30, where normally there's around 140, 150 maybe, used Tourers, and all the new stuff is virtually gone now. So until end of September, when the 2021 start to roll in, we could see some very empty forecourts. But hey, the bright side is caravanning is cool. Caravanning is definitely still a good value for money holiday, and for people who are looking at buying a caravan, make sure you get all the right information from your salesman at your dealership, because you need to know a lot. Modern Tourers now are a lot more complex. There's a lot more rules and regulations regards towing, regarding license, what you can tow, etc. And the same with motorhomes too. So you really need to make sure you come down and you have a good chat with the salesman, and he puts you in the right direction, because looking around you can soon get completely and utterly blinded by all the layouts. So anyway, until next time, I think I'll go and see if I can find any used tourers to have a look at, and see if we can do a review on one. Wish me luck. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please keep those comments coming. We're on 450 at the moment as I talk at this moment. Subscriptions. Let's get that to 500. I want to get it up to 1,000 plus over the next few months. So that's a story. All you new caravanners, come on, watch the channel, and I hope it gives you some good information. In the meantime, I'm going to go around looking. Wish me luck again, as I say.